and becoming the best at it and mastering myself and seeing what I have within me, if you decide to drop your buckets where you are and develop your gifts, I grant you, you'll never ever be without. I grant you that your gifts will take you places that will literally amaze you.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Zenfolio Live. Wow, that hand clap was probably really loud. Hey, welcome to the first Zenfolio Live of 2019. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you all had a happy and wonderful new year. There's already a lot of you guys talking to us in chat, so hey, let me say hi to C-Stop Photography, Thorben Hex from Germany, Lin Long from Charlotte. Yeah, it's raining here as well, Lin. Roxanne, back again with us. Thanks for coming to hang out with us again, Roxanne. Hey, you guys know, go ahead and start asking your questions in the chat so I can answer them live. Today what we're going to be talking about is using pre-order to book those Valentine's Day mini sessions. So next month, guys, is Valentine's Day. We want to make sure that we're ready for that coming up and helping you guys book as many sessions as possible. So I'm going to show you how to use pre-order to help book some mini sessions. I'm going to give you a quick overview of kind of a pre-order setup that I created. I'm going to show you how you can use pre-order to reward your loyal clients with reduced setting fees. And I'm going to show you how to share out that pre-order link. And also, guys, in the description below this video, there is a free pre-order thumbnail image template download. Wow, that's a lot to say in one sentence, but it's in a link in the description below this video. And I'm going to call that out whenever I'm showing you guys where we're at, what exactly that template's for. But there's a free download for it. It's a Photoshop file. It's in the description below. And super exciting news. This is the first Zenfolio Live photo challenge. So we're going to start doing a monthly photo challenge. Really excited about this. I'm going to participate in this as well. And so this month, I want to see photos of what makes you guys smile. So take a photo of something that makes you happy, that makes you feel positive, that makes you smile. And I'm going to be telling you guys how to submit those photos later on. Not today, but probably next week. I'm going to give you guys some instructions on how to submit your photos. And I can't give you guys too many details yet because we're still kind of working it out, but we are working towards having a contest at the end of the year from the monthly photo challenges and giving out some prizes. So super excited about that. So make sure that you guys are thinking about this topic throughout the week, what makes you smile. Capture a photo. Make sure you join us next week, and hopefully I'll have the details on where you can submit that photo. Let's see. Make sure that you come see us at Imaging USA in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going to be there as well, so make sure that you come by and visit our booth there in Atlanta, Georgia. It's the 20th through the 22nd. And if you plan on being in the area, or if you're already down there in Atlanta, make sure that you hit the link in the description below this video, because there are free expo passes in that description below this video. So make sure you check those links out as well. All right, let me go ahead and jump into today's topic. If you guys have questions along the way, you know what to do. Make sure that you get them in the chat. I'm going to go through everything, and then I'll jump back in on chat and check on you guys, and we'll go from there. All right. So what we're talking about today is how to use pre-order to book mini sessions, specifically Valentine's Day mini sessions. So let me show you a quick overview of what I've got set up for this. So we're just going to hover over selling really quick, click right on selling, and then scroll down into pre-order. And guys, we talk about pre-order a lot here recently. That's because it's a really amazingly easy to use feature, like especially if you're looking for ways to collect setting fees. Before in Zenfolio, if you're looking for ways to collect setting fees, you had to use a self-fulfilled product, and it was a little bit of a workaround. Pre-orders work really well for collecting setting fees, and not only that, but it lets you collect a lot of information from your clients as well. And so what I've got created here is I have a Valentine's Day mini session pre-order page. And let me just show you guys what that looks like. Now, I'm not going to go really in depth on setting this up because we've done a couple of live streams on it. If you missed those, make sure that you go back in the archive and watch those live streams on setting up the pre-order. But I just wanted to show you really quick how I have this one set up. So this is a Valentine's Day mini session pre-order page. And that thumbnail link that's in the download or the description below the video, that is to create one of these images over here on the left. So if you guys want a Photoshop template on creating these pre-order thumbnail images, there's a link to download that template in the description below the video. It's free. Make sure that you check it out. But basically, it's going to help you create something like this. For those of you guys who want to know the specifics, the image is 300 by 200 pixels. It has to be that dimension so that it doesn't appear all kind of funny and out of sorts up here. But so here we go. We've got our pre-order set up for our Valentine's Day mini session. So we've got one for a studio session, and I've got a description in here. And then the price right here is $75, what this mini session includes. And then I have one for a location, and then also one for doing a boudoir studio mini session as well. For those of you guys who shoot boudoir or any type of sensitive subject matter, you're going to want to make sure that you tune in next week, because next week I'm going to show you how to make sure that your client galleries are secure. So from the very beginning, before you upload your photos, making sure that they're not accidentally going to appear out in Google search results. And I'm going to give you guys some tips on really creating really secure client galleries. So make sure that you come back next week, especially if you're a boudoir photographer or a children photographer. If you shoot any kind of sensitive subject material and you're uploading it into Zenfolio, you want to make sure that you're going to check out next week. But these are the mini sessions that I've got set up in here. And it's really easy to create more. What I did was I just kind of started by creating this first one, and then I just duplicated it, changed a few things, added a new photo, and changed the text up. So again, getting these created are really, really easy to do. And if you wanted to, you could even come down here and do a customizable package. So maybe you want to give your clients the opportunity to, do a mini session, but add a few different options. Maybe you want to add a makeup artist. That's where a customizable package, it really comes in handy, because you can just go right here and you can say, okay, studio mini session. And then you can let the clients choose from, 3 of the items below. Let's say we want to do $75. And in that, they can choose, 4 of the options below. So they get the mini session, the 30-minute mini session. They get the, and obviously we probably would not want to put that in there just because we wouldn't want them to be able to not choose that option. But you could do, an 8x10 print. You could do digital downloads. Basically, you're just building options that your clients can choose. So you could add more products to this. Like maybe for the day of the shoot, you want to have a catered luncheon or something like that. Or if you're doing boudoir, maybe you want to have a limo pick up the client or something like that. I mean, those are things you probably wouldn't be doing for a mini session. I'm just kind of throwing ideas out there. But the idea behind a customizable package is that it gives your clients options to choose from, all under one price. And then once you have that set up, when they go to purchase it, they get to choose those options. So let me just add a few more products here really quick. And I'm just making these up at random just so you can see how this works. And so let's say they get to choose 3 of the items below. And maybe this would be I don't know, we'll say a $50 print credit. All right, so I'm just making some stuff up, putting it in here, and then I'm going to show you what this looks like. All right, so let's go down here to the bottom, and there's add-ons, obviously. And you guys, again, I've gone through pre-order quite a bit on the live stream, so I'm not really going to go in here and show you a lot of detail, but let's go click next really quick. And the next thing we want to do is set up our customer information fields. Now this is really important when you're creating these, especially when you're creating them for booking, because there's not really a built-in way for them to pick a date that's available. And so you want to make sure that you put some fields in here where they can give you the dates that they kind of had in mind. So the first one, maybe you want to have, full name. And then maybe you want to have here, preferred date of shoot. And then maybe you want to have, alternate date 1, alt date 2. So this way they have some spots to come in and kind of put in some alternate dates if they want. And you can do a lot better of explaining what that's for. I just did something really quick. But let me just go to next and just give you guys a quick preview of what this looks like. So if I hit preview, this is what that page looks like. As you can see, here are the packages. And again, here are those pre-order thumbnails. And this is what that template that's in the description below this video will help you create. It is these images right here. And so this is what that pre-order page looks like. And so now basically we've created one that we could send out on social media. And basically what I want to do is I want to talk about creating 2 of these. So we've created this first one, and it's got maybe our actual prices, what we would really want to charge new clients for these mini sessions. And so you have the link set up here created. Well, what about rewarding your loyal clients? Maybe you've got a big client list of, weddings that you've done, or whatever type of photography you do. You've got a list of people who have been clients with you previously, and you want to kind of reward your loyal clients. So how can you do that with pre-order? Well, what you could do is you can take this link, and this link could be the one that you share out on social media to try to attract new clients. And then for your loyal clients, the ones you've had for a while, you could basically duplicate this link, drop the prices down a little bit, and then email this link out to your clients list, whether that's through Zenfolio or whether you use an outside CRM like What Counts or something like that. But basically what we're going to do is go back into Zenfolio really quick. I'll hit done. And we have this Valentine's Day mini sessions here, but let's say we want to build the one where we're going to send it out to our clients and, give them a reward for being such great clients. You're going to duplicate that. All right. Yes, we want to duplicate it. And so right here, it's been duplicated. Let's go in here and edit this really quick. And then we're going to go right up here and I'll say loyal clients mini session. All right, so loyal clients mini sessions, whatever you want to call it. It's already got the images in it because we duplicated it, and this is where we would go and start giving that discounted rate of, instead of $75, maybe we're going to charge $65 or whatever type of discount you want to give. Maybe instead of 90 we do 80. Maybe instead of 125 we do I don't know, let's do 100 even on that one. Right, so we're just giving our loyal clients a discount on this session, and it's already got all the customer information fields in here that you need. So we're going to hit next and hit done. And actually, we're going to get this short link and hit done. All right, so now if we go back, we have 2 different pre-order links that we've created. All right, and so the first one that we created is to share out on social media. If you have an email list of people who are not clients, maybe they're potential clients, they're people who have contacted you but haven't actually done a shoot with you yet. Maybe those are the people that you want to send that out to, or again, like sharing it out on social media. For your loyal clients who you want to kind of reward maybe throughout the year, first of all, you want to kind of figure out like, how do you know who these people are? Are you keeping an active email list? Hopefully you're using visitor sign-in on your galleries to keep all that information. And then there's a couple of different ways that you can find this information in Zenfolio. So one of the ways you could do it is you could say, you know what, I want to give these discounted sessions out to people who have ordered a certain amount with me throughout the year. And so if you go up to selling, you can go to reports and payouts, go to sales report, and I'm not going to have anything in here because this is a demo account, but you can click on customers right here. and you can change your time period up here to like last year, and then it will show you all of your customers from last year. You can see how many orders those customers placed, how much they paid, and so this is going to help you start figuring out like who are your best clients, and maybe you want to give just your top 10 best clients a discounted rate. So you can come in here and you can find that out. You can also click on any of these headers and it'll let you sort. So if you sort by customer paid or my profit, you can sort it so you can see the highest profiting clients up top. And then you can actually export this list as a CSV file, and it'll give you the customer's name and their email address, and you can start reaching out to them. Now, the other thing you can do is if you want to just send this out to the people that you just have their email address, you can go in here to communication, go to contacts list, and then you can actually just select all of your clients in here. Or if you want to target this to a specific set of clients, maybe you want to send that discounted link out to all of your wedding clients or your family portrait clients, you can actually come in here and choose different galleries for different targeting, or you can just select all of them and send them an email. You could even schedule it. And this is where you'll be putting in that pre-order link and saying something like, hey, as a way of saying thank you for being such awesome clients, I'm actually running a special right now just for my loyal clients on Valentine's Day mini sessions. Here's the link. Please go check it out. This offer is only going to last a certain period of time. You never want to make these options seem indefinite. You always want to try to create a sense of urgency when you're doing these. But that way you have a pre-order link you can send out. Your clients feel like that they're getting a reward. And then you have another one that you can share out on social media where the cost is actually a little bit higher. And so that way, if any of your clients happen to go look at that link on social media, they say, wow, I really am getting a discounted deal. And it's just going to make them feel better about the whole process. So guys, that's it on using pre-order for Valentine's Day mini sessions. Now, it doesn't have to be for mini sessions. It doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day. You can create as many of these pre-order links as you want, and you can customize them to tailor specific client genres. It's a really powerful feature that gives you a lot of options. And I'm just trying to encourage you guys to go in there and explore and see how it can be used, because like I said, it can be used for any type of session you want to do. It can be used as a traditional pre-order where clients are prepaying for print packages and different options like that. There's so much you can do with this. I really encourage you guys to get in there and explore and see what options you can come up with. And if you've been playing around with pre-order and you found any creative ways to use it, let us know in the chat. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it and how you're using it to further your business. So let us know in the chat. I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, let me check on you guys on chat here really quick and make sure I have some. So let's see. Yeah, absolutely. So again, I do want to just clarify really quick, guys, that this pre-order option that I'm showing you, you guys can use that pre-order for anything you want. This is just one suggested way that maybe you could use it. So again, if you wanted to go in here and go down to pre-order, and maybe you wanted to do a Mother's Day pre-order where you're giving discounted Mother's Day sessions, or just let people prepay for their Mother's Day session, you can go right in here and you can create this for anything you want it to be for. I mean, you guys are creative people. You guys come up with lots of ideas. This can be used for a lot of different things. It does not just have to be for setting fees. Like I said, it can be for pre-ordering packages, prints. If you do workshops, if you teach, if you give classes on photography, you can use pre-order for that as well. So lots of possibilities, and I really challenge you guys to go in and play around with it and see what creative ways you can come up with at using it. The one thing that I really like about pre-order is that it has that, so if I go back really quick and I go into the loyal client mini session, it has the ability, oops, you go back. If you guys ever see that option, that means you need to clear your browser cache, which I but just a shift refresh should fix that. But But one of the things that I like about pre-order is that it has a built-in ability to make it expire. And so when I was talking about these loyal client mini sessions, you want to make sure that you make it very clear that these deals are for a limited time only. And so on, I think it's the last screen, you can actually set this up to expire. So right down here, you can put an optional expiration date and you can say, okay, this is only available until the 17th. Once that date hits, this link expires, and then anybody trying to access that link will just be redirected to your homepage. So it gives you that ability to not have to remember, oh, I got to remember to go shut that off or whatever. It has that built into it, so you don't have to remember to go back and turn that link off. It will automatically do it for you, which is one of the things that I like about it. All right, let me see. Okay, let me make sure I have all of you guys. Let me check on you guys here in chat really quick. Let's see. A lot of you guys talking to me in chat, so I'm going to try to catch up. If in order for clients to pre-order these, do they have to log into a client account or gallery? No, absolutely not. So these pre-orders are going to be links that you're going to send out to people. They don't have to log into a gallery. It's not tied into a gallery. Basically, what you're creating is you're creating a landing page. So you're creating something that you can send out in emails, you can share on social media. If you want to link to that page from your site menu, you can do that as well. It's really easy to do. And let me show you how to do that really quick. If I go back to pre-order really quick, and I just grab the link to this Valentine's Day mini sessions, I can go right up here and grab the link. Or, you know, I could go right to the last screen. Oh, come on. Shift refresh. There we go. To the last screen here. And grab that pre-order link right here. All right. And so I've copied that link. And now if I go into my account, I can just hover over website, go to customize website, and you can actually link to these right from your site menu if you want. Now I would definitely not recommend doing that if you're going to do an expiring one, unless you set a reminder to go back and change that. But if you want to link to that, you can. Let me go right here. So I went special holiday offers. Let me delete that. Really quick, and let me just delete my client link really quick because I'm starting to get a lot of stuff on here from showing you guys how to do all this stuff. But so back to the question. The question was, do they have to log into a gallery? And the answer is no. These are not tied to any client galleries. It's just a landing page where they can go and place these pre-orders. And so like I said, you can put them on your site menu right here. You could go here and you can say, hey, book a mini session. All right, and then I'm just going to go link menu item 2, and we're going to use the external web page option right here. Even though it's not really an external web page, we're going to use that option. I'm going to paste in that pre-order link so you guys can see right here the pre-order link. Now, normally, when you're linking to a page that's inside of your Zenfolio account, I don't recommend opening it in a new tab. However, since that pre-order link kind of doesn't have all of your navigation up there and it kind of takes them away from your Zenfolio site, I usually recommend opening that in a new tab or a new window. So I'm going to click that button. This is going to refresh, and now that option is going to show up right here where they can go and book a mini session right here. So book a mini session, it opens up in a new window, and there they are right here on this. All right, so hopefully that answers your question about does it have to be linked to a client gallery? Absolutely not. It's just a landing page. All right, let me get back to you guys here in chat. Great question, though. Thanks for asking. That's a great question. Let's see. Julian and Lambert photo. If it includes digital downloads, will it automatically allow them to download, or do we have to go online and do it manually? So one of the things I do want to clarify, guys, is through pre-order, that is all set up before you have images actually uploaded into your account, because it's called pre-order. So anything that your clients purchase, like if you do a print, an included print in that pre-order, or you include digital downloads in that pre-order, you will have to handle the fulfillment side of that because it's not tied to a price list and it's not tied to a lab. So anything that you sell through pre-order that needs to be actually physically fulfilled and delivered or created or emailed to the client, you will have to handle that side of that part. We don't do that because there's no images up there yet. It's not tied to a price list. It's not linked to a gallery. However, without going into too much detail, I can say that's something that is being looked at. So hopefully that answers your question about how that works. But basically, anything that you do for pre-order right now is you should see it as kind of a self-fulfillment option. So you're having to go back and fulfill those options that are there. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure that I got all the questions here in chat. Great questions today, guys. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let me say hi to some people. Lendino says, Lendanano, I think I said that right. Happy New Year. Hey, Len, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Craigslist says aloha. Hey, Craigslist. Is that Craig from the actual Craigslist? That'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Thorben Hicks says Valentine's Day isn't that big of a deal in Germany. Really? Man. What do you guys think about Valentine's Day in general? Do you guys who enjoys Valentine's Day? I'm on the fence about it. I know my wife really enjoys it, and my daughters really like it. As a guy, I'm on the fence. Let's see, Mike Singer from Cincinnati. Hey, Mike, thanks for coming and hanging back out with us. Always appreciate you hanging out with us here. Denise says Happy New Year, Mike. Happy New Year. Thorben says, I never knew that I can sell shootings on Zenfolio. I have only sold photos via download shop until now. The rest is done via mail. Yeah, absolutely. So you can sell your prints, you can sell sessions, pretty much anything that you want to offer for sale as long as it's legal. You can sell it through Zenfolio. We've got lots of options there for you. Christina says, in order for the clients to pre-order these, okay, I think I already answered that one, but the answer, Christina, is no, they don't have to log into a client gallery. Again, it's just a landing page that you create. Tristina, does this have to be just for minis or can it be for any ordering session? Absolutely can be for anything you want, any type of session. I would really encourage you guys to do these as early as possible. That way you can set up those expiring links. And so like right now in January, talking about Valentine's Day, trying to get these pre-order sessions booked, thinking about, hopefully you're setting down and planning these out. Hopefully you've got a marketing plan and you know all the major holidays that you want to hit and going ahead and thinking about those holidays and the different promotions that you want to run, and using the pre-order feature is really good for that specific purpose. Let's see. Why is Zenfolio still using the Google link shortener? This service is officially discontinued. Hey, Thorman, that's not a question that I know. Great question, though. I can definitely follow up with the engineers on that. That's not going to be anything that I have the answer to, but definitely something we can look into. Let's see. Thorman says, when I mail my loyal clients let's see. Man, I am way behind on you guys. So let's see. Looks like Cheryl's answered a lot of these. Lynn says, any pros or cons of doing pre-selling versus just selling of a gift certificate? Hey, that's a great question. To be honest, Lynn, I'm not a big fan of using our gift certificate feature. I like using our coupons feature. But when it comes to doing things like gift certificates, I'm more of a fan of the pre-order feature. And the reason that I say that is because gift certificates, actual real gift certificates through the Zenfolio gift certificate feature, can be used on your website pretty much without any restriction. And if you're not sure of the difference, let me show you really quick. So if we go into selling really quick, and we go down here to coupons, there's coupons and there's gift certificates. And there is a big, big difference between coupons and gift certificates. So what I'm going to do is just click on gift certificates really quick, and I'll show you how they work. If I say add new gift certificate, basically all I do is put a name, a code, a currency, and a dollar amount. And that's all the options that I have. And so what that means is I've basically just created a gift certificate that somebody can come on my website and use same as cash on my website. So they can pay for shipping with this. They can buy prints. They can buy all kinds of different options with a gift certificate. And so I personally don't like to use this because it does not give me the options to restrict what it can be used for. I am handing somebody $20 that they can come on my website, only my website, and use. And for that reason, I don't like using the gift certificates feature. Most of the time, about 99% of the time, I'm going to say use the coupon feature, just because of all the options that you have when you use it. So just to show you really quick, if you go to coupons and you say add new coupon, just to go down here, you can change the type of discount it is. So if you wanted to give somebody $20 that they could spend on your website, I would still tell you to do it through the coupon because of the restriction options. You can say that $20 can only be spent on prints. You can say they can't use it on shipping, and you can also limit that coupon to only work in specific galleries. And so for that reason, I'm going to say, if it was a choice up to me, I'm going to go with a coupon. But if you're talking about, letting somebody buy a gift certificate session, I would go with the pre-order just because of all the different options that you have. And plus that pre-order doesn't really generate something that can be used on the website. It's basically they're just paying for a service or whatever you're going to fulfill them later on, whatever you're going to send them. Hopefully that answers your question and I didn't get too far off track on that. Let me know in the chat if I totally got that way off track. Good tea. Peach tea today with a little bit of ginger root and some honey. I went in to make my tea and I was all out of ginger tea, but luckily I've got some ginger root. So I just did a quick pilled it and stuck it in my tea, and this is peach tea today. Okay, let's see. Lin Long says, let me make sure. Okay. When I mail my loyal clients the special link with special prices, what happens if these clients send the links to other people? Can I create a client-specific deal and not only a linked base? Hey, sorry if I missed that one. So there is nothing that will prevent them from sharing that link with other people. So that is a very, very good point. There is nothing that will prevent them from sharing that link with other people. So the flip side to that is if you want to, you could set up a self-fulfillment session option. And I don't have the time to go into that today, but there is a video on our YouTube channel. And I think I've done a live stream on it where I talk about collecting payments for sessions using self-fulfilled products. I think I did a live stream on it, but I know there's a video on our channel. Definitely go check that video out. If you're worried about clients selling, if you're worried about clients sharing out that link for those special deals, then what you'll want to do is you'll want to go the self-fulfillment route for your sessions. And then you're going to want to create coupons that you can give out to your clients that can only be used once. Now, the flip side to that is that route is considerably a lot more work. So hopefully you're working with people that you don't really have to worry about that. And two, if they share out that link and you get a new client and you've just, and basically they got this session for just a slightly little discount and you get a new client, is that a situation that you could take advantage of and say, hey, look, that link was really only for, for my previous clients. However, I'm glad that you are friends with so-and-so and I'm happy to honor it. Let's go ahead and get this shoot set up. So is that a situation that shouldn't have happened, but that you could possibly take and spin to a positive advantage? That's what I would be thinking about in that situation. I would think really long and hard before going that self-fulfilled route with the coupons because it is considerably a lot more work. If that's what you're interested in, though, there is a video on our channel that will show you how to do that. Okay, let's see. Lin Long, I have cheer teams that I shoot group shots and individual mini sessions of the cheerleaders. They have been ordering packages by paper order forms and on-site payment, looking for a better way. Hey Lynn, that is that pre-order definitely is perfect for that, because I've done a couple of live streams on pre-order. I would definitely go back and check them out because I go through the process in a lot more detail. But you can definitely create pre-orders for the different schools, for the different teams, or if it's just one, you can have all that on a pre-order. And what's nice about that is you can go into Zenfolio after all the pre-ordering's done and actually export all of the order information onto a single CSV file to where you don't have a stack of papers that you have to go through. I'm a bit of a spreadsheet nerd, so having all of that information on a single file where I can just scroll down line by line is really nice compared to having a stack of papers that I can guarantee you I'm going to lose or my 6-year-old is going to take and spill something on. So definitely pre-order is definitely a good option for that. All right, let's see, make sure I'm caught up with all you guys. Hey, if you're watching the recorded version of this live stream, we would love to have you guys come hang out with us live, but I know not everybody can just stop what they're doing and come and jump on a live stream, which is why I really appreciate all of you guys who hang out with me week after week. Lynn, Thorben, Roxanne, Forte, Mike. I'm probably going to forget some names. Let's see who else is here. But like I said, if you're watching the recorded version of this, there's a link in the description below this video where you can actually send in a question and I will answer it the following week. So make sure that you click that and send me your questions so I can answer them next week. And I'm going to grab a few of those questions right now. So my first email question here is, how do I send an email blast or a marketing board to my clients? An example is like what you guys create for us during the holidays, the marketing campaign boards that you guys email out for us. I hope I said all that correctly. So I think what you're asking is, how do you email blast out your clients, promotional campaigns like specials for holidays and stuff like that? You can do that in Zenfolio. The emailing options in Zenfolio at the moment are pretty basic, so you can't do anything really fancy. So if you're looking for something that's really visual, that's going to give you some really nice options, I would definitely probably look at a third-party service like Constant Contact, or let's see, who else do we use? What Counts or MailChimp. Companies like that are going to really give you that ability to do those visual emails if that's what you're looking for. And you can export out your contacts list from Zenfolio. So if you have visitor sign-in turned on and you want to email all of your contacts, you can go to Communications and you can go right here and you can say Export All, and it's going to export out all of those contacts that you've got and that you've been building up and developing here in Zenfolio. Now you can absolutely email blast out your clients right from Zenfolio. You can click on send email right here and it's going to email everybody on that list. Or if you want to kind of narrow it down a little bit, you can, choose client galleries to target. So if you want to say, you know what, let me email just my clients that have done visitor sign in on my engagement galleries, you can do that. And then if you have some, it will tell you right here who all that is. So you can narrow that target down and you can, select them. I'm just going to go back to all contacts really quick. But you can select them, send them an email. If you have email templates that you've built, they should be available down here. If you're not familiar with our email templates, there's a really good video series on our channel. It's called Improving Your Client Communications. If you guys have not watched that yet, I think it's a 3-part video series. Definitely go check it out because it talks about email templates, how to set them up, how to use them for different things. And guys, if you're like me, I'm like constantly looking for any little hack or any little tweak that I can do that can save me 5 minutes here or there. Because I found a lot of times in life, all these big things that we can't really do away with. So any little thing that we can make faster and streamline, we definitely need to take advantage of that. And creating your own email templates is one of those things that if you're not doing it or you haven't done it yet, do yourself a favor, go watch that video tutorial series. I think it's like at the most, it's going to be 15 minutes long if you watch all 3 of them. And it's going to save you so much time in 2019 because it's going to let you not have to go in there and type out your emails. Or if you've got them saved in a doc somewhere over to the side, you don't have to go copy and paste them. You have them all right here in Zenfolio, and they'll just be an option from a drop-down list right here. So do yourself a favor and make sure that you go check that out. All right, before I grab another email question, I do want to remind you guys again, I'm announcing that this is the first Zenfolio Live photo challenge. So every month we're going to do a photo challenge. I'm going to participate as well. I don't have the details yet of how we're going to submit those photos. I'll have them for you hopefully next week. But I want you guys to get to thinking about this topic of a photo of something that makes you smile. So something that makes you feel positive, that makes you feel good or happy. Try to capture that in a photo. Be thinking about that, be taking some photos, picking out the best one, and either next week or the following week, we're going to have information on how to submit that. And then what we're going to do is pick the top few photos out of this month's category, progress them along, and then hopefully at the end of the year, what we plan on trying to do is have a contest. So make sure that you guys are thinking about that topic. I'm super excited to see your guys' photos. Also, if you guys watched the site review that we did last week, or maybe it wasn't last week. It was the week before that we did the site review. And we had a link to where you could submit your site to be reviewed. Lots of you guys responded. I want to say thank you for that. It's definitely something that we're going to have once a month. We're going to do once a month site reviews. So if you haven't heard from me yet and you send in your site to be reviewed, I'm going to be reaching out to you soon. We're still trying to get that official process ironed out as well, but it's something that we are going to continue doing. All right, let me grab one more email question, and then I'm going to come back and check on you guys in the chat really quick. So let's see. Another email question says, a few weeks ago, you showed us how to use pre-order to sell sessions for the upcoming year. Could I also use that feature to let people pay for workshops and classes? I think I answered that earlier, but let me just say it again. I absolutely yes. 100% pre-order is really good for that kind of thing. So if you're doing workshops or photography classes or posing classes or lighting classes, any possible class or workshop like that, pre-order would work phenomenally for letting you sell and let people register for those classes. So definitely, like I said, get in there, check out that feature, play around with it. I'd really like to know what creative ways you guys have come up with to use that pre-order feature. Please share it in the chat, or if you're watching the recorded version of this, let me know in the comments below the video what creative way you found to use that pre-order feature. Love to hear it from you guys. All right, let me check on you guys on chat here really quick. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'll go up here. Lynn says, I like this feature and I'm looking forward to use it. That's good to hear. Great to hear, Lynn. Glad you like the feature. Let's see. Thorben says, it's my second time here. Always good content, but still waiting for your lives and fully user homepage. Well, reviews. Absolutely, Thorben. It's coming. I promise. I've just got to get that official process ironed out, and then we're going to start it. I'm going to be reaching out to you guys soon. So thanks for coming in back, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. Guys, that's the reason I do this. I love to see you guys talking to each other in chat, sharing ideas, sharing features and ways you find to use it. You guys pump me up there in the chat, so I'm glad to see all that. Let's see. Lynn says, I have 2 accounts looking for the video that Robert mentioned. Okay, Tristan, did I miss a question? Let's see. This lady does not care much for the holidays. My hubby is a hopeless romantic, and I love the little things, not the big things. That's good to hear. Yeah, that's odd though. I mean, I'm not big on the holidays, but I am definitely a hopeless romantic for sure. Let's see. Okay, Craigslist, what is the topic again? Why am I so happy? Yeah, absolutely. So the photo challenge is something that makes you smile, Craigslist. So I want you to take a photo that captures something that makes you happy, makes you feel positive. Maybe it's your favorite place to just like hang out and relax and calm down and get grounded. So just something that makes you smile, that makes you happy. That's the photo challenge topic for January. All right, let me grab another email question really quick. What is the best way to use the coupon feature where I do not have to create a new coupon for each client? So that's a great question. The coupon feature, again, is really powerful. There's lots of ways that you can set it up. But if you have a lot of clients coming in, it can become a little bit of a pain to go in and create coupons for each one of your clients each and every single time. So there are a couple of ways that you can create one coupon that you can let people use over and over again. It's actually my favorite way to use the coupon feature. So let me go into selling. And we're going to go down to coupons and campaigns, and I'm going to click add new coupon, and I'll show you guys my favorite configuration of this coupon feature. So I'm just going to call this coupon January 19. The name doesn't really matter. Just put something in there so you know why you created this. The same thing with the description. The coupon code, however, is going to be the code that you're going to be sending out to your clients. And so if you're making this for a specific client, you want to make this something that's kind of personal to them. However, if the reason that we're making this coupon is because we don't want to have to create new ones for each and every single client. We kind of want to create a general one that we can give out over and over again. And so what I might do is something like save 20, something like that as a coupon code. Super general. You can send out to anybody you want. And then down here in the coupon value, let's say that we're going to discount products, and that discount is going to be a percentage. And we're going to set that to be a 20% discount. Now, I personally don't recommend discounting shipping. It always seems to get me in trouble the few times I've messed with it. That's totally up to you, totally a personal choice. I usually just stay away from it, but I am going to discount the 20% on the cost of the products because I have done the math on my price list and I know how big of a discount my price list can sustain before I lose money. And if you guys haven't done that yet, I think it's either a video or a live stream I did a while back, and it goes through and it shows you how to calculate that so that you know how big of a discount you can offer. Definitely what you want to do, though, you want to make sure that you know these numbers so that when you're creating coupons and you're giving people discount, you know how much of a discount you can give your clients and still make money and definitely not losing money. So I put a 20% discount here. We're going to scroll down. And for the applicability, I'm going to leave it to set to all of these. We're going to leave it to all galleries because, again, we want a really easy coupon that we can just throw out to everybody. We don't really have to worry about it. And then down here at the bottom, this is where I make this coupon work for me. And this is why I don't care how many times somebody uses it. If they share it with their friends, that's exactly what I want them to do because we're going to leave the maximum number of uses to no limit. What we're going to do is set an order minimum. And I'm going to say, okay, let's say $100. All right, so I'm going to make a coupon that if they spend $100 or more with me, they can use this coupon code and get a 20% discount. And so that's the way I like to set this up because I can give this coupon out to as many people as I want. They can give it out to their friends. If you photograph a wedding, you can give it to the bride and groom and encourage them to share it out to their guests and their family and friends and whoever, because as long as I'm making that $100, I'm okay with them getting that 20% discount. Plus, too, I've already done the math, and I probably built in a 20% buffer just to give me the ability to do that in the first place. All right, so that is the way that I would recommend setting it up here. So that's how I'm gonna set it up there. And again, like I said, that's going to make it really easy because you've got that $100 minimum order value in there. So I don't care if my clients use this coupon code over and over again. I know I'm going to make that $100 and then whatever else they order. And that 20% discount is not going to cost me anything because, like I said, I've already factored it in when I built my price list. Okay, let's see. Let me grab one more email question and I'll come back and check on you guys in chat. How do I buy my photos at my cost within Zenfolio? So there's a lot of different ways. Oh, not a lot. There's a couple of different ways to do this. The easiest way is to do it right inside of Edit View, which is where we are right now. So if you're in your gallery, whatever gallery you want to order photos from, you can click on the little drop down arrow right here. And there's actually a, where is it at? Buy Products button right here that you can click on. And that's going to let you buy that photo at base cost. So again, you're just going to click on that little drop down right there underneath the photo and click Buy Products. Now, the other thing that you can do as well, if you want to select multiple photos to purchase, you can click the first one, hold Shift, and then go to Actions and click Buy Products here. That's going to take you into the shopping area where you can go and buy products. Now, one of the things I do want to point out is since you're buying products as the photographer, if these photos are small, low resolution files because you've uploaded the small versions, you're going to see this option right here where it says the selected photo has insufficient resolution for the product. That's because there's no order approval. You're ordering as the photographer. That order is going to go right to the lab. So you'll need to make sure that you have photos uploaded large enough to meet the resolution requirements for the print product that you want to order. All right, so that's one way of doing it. Now, the other way is if you want to order from a price list that you've created, if you don't want to have to go through, all of the products that Zenfolio offers, maybe you want to order directly from a client's price list. Well, what you want to do is pull that gallery open. So if you have a price list on it already, let me find one. This one has digital downloads. So if I go to preview it, and then we go right over here, we click on a photo, and then we click the buy button. We add this to the cart. It should ask us, I've already been messing with this. The first time you do that, you're going to see a little pop-up that says you are signed in as the photographer. Do you want to order at base cost prices or your client prices? Make sure that you click base cost prices. If not, you're going to be paying your markup for these photos. So one important thing to remember is making sure that when you do it from the client side of things, when you're logged in as the photographer, make sure that you choose that base cost option and not the visitor pricing. All right, so let me go back here really quick and get back to my photos page. Let me check on you guys here in chat. All right, let's see. Craigslist says, I was asking the topic of the photo contest. Robert answered me. Thorben says, sorry, I have to leave. Work is calling. Wish you a nice evening. Hey, Thorben, always glad to have you here hanging out with us. Thanks again for joining us. I hope you have a great day. Oh, it's almost 9 p.m. in Germany, so hopefully you're going to get some rest soon. Let's see. Craigslist says, how do we submit the January photo challenges, the size, resolution, and all of that? I don't know 100% yet. I wanted to announce the topic because I want you guys to get to thinking about it. And I'm going to be talking more about it in the following week. We're going to have an official process lined out for that. It'll probably be a link to where you can submit it. I'm going to say probably if you want to downsize it to like a Zenfolio image display size. So if I go here really quick, display size, I would go no larger than 1550 by 960 for your sizes. And again, I'm going to have an official process for that. Just wanted to announce it so you guys can get to thinking about it and get to working on it. We're going to have that process set up for you guys, hopefully next week or the following week. Let's see. And let's see. Craigslist says, oh, I must have missed it. But yeah, I am going to be in Atlanta. I will definitely be on the showroom floor. So if you guys are at Imaging USA, please definitely come by and say hi. Love to hear from you guys. I think I'm going to have my camera with me and maybe be doing some interviews as well. So if you guys are in Atlanta at Imaging USA, come by. I would love to talk to you guys. Maybe we'll jump on camera as well. Okay, one more email question and I'm probably going to be out of time. Make sure you guys, if you guys have any questions, now's the time to get those in the chat. I'll try to get them answered, but we've got 7 minutes left, so let's see what we can do. I have a watermark set as default, but there are a few galleries that I don't want it to show up on. How do I remove the watermark from just those galleries? Absolutely. So the way that you're going to have to do that is you're going to have to remove the watermark on a gallery by gallery level. So if you have a watermark set up as default and you have a few galleries that you don't want that watermark to appear, you're going to just find that gallery, whatever gallery it is. Let's say maybe it's this gallery here for whatever reason. Click on that gallery right here, and then you can go to Actions, Add a Watermark, and then there's a No Watermark option right here. So if you have a watermark as default, you should see it highlighted already. You just need to make sure that you click the No Watermark option right here so that it removes those watermarks. Now, when you guys do that, especially if it's in a gallery with lots of images, what you want to understand is that we are going to regenerate your display images. Because when you upload photos to Zenfolio, we never ever alter the original image. We take that file, we store it, we don't alter it. The watermark's actually placed on the display images that we generate to be used on your website. So that's why occasionally when you upload photos to Zenfolio and you look at them, you might see some little spinning wheels for a little bit. That means that we are generating those display images. Now, most of the time it's pretty fast. Occasionally during peak upload times, it might stick around for a little bit longer than you're used to, but that's what's happening is we're generating those display images. So what I'm getting at is that when you change the watermark setting on a gallery, whether you're adding watermarks to it or removing it, your display images have to be regenerated. And so that whole spinning wheel process is going to happen again. It's normal. It should go away within a few minutes. If it lasts for a little bit longer, you might want to run it through a slideshow or something, but that is normal. We're just regenerating those display images. All right, let's see. PSoup216 says, is it still the case that if I change my default theme, it will apply retroactively to my older galleries? So if you change your default theme and your galleries are using the default settings, then yes, that is going to apply retroactively. And your default theme is what is used on your homepage. So if we go to Customize Website really quick, and if I go up here to Edit Page, and we go to Themes, all right, whatever themes applied to the homepage is my default theme. And so if I go to a gallery, and this is using the default settings, if I go to theme, you can see right here it says same as homepage, which means that that's the default theme. So as long as your galleries are using the default settings, then that will apply retroactively to the galleries. Now, if you've gone in and manually customized a gallery, then that gallery has been individually customized and it will not follow the defaults. You'll have to go in and say, okay, options, use the default settings, and then publish it. So the short answer is any gallery that's been individually customized that's not using the gallery default settings, you'll have to go in and change that theme individually. All the other galleries that are using the default settings, that should apply retroactively to them. Great question, though. Let's see. Ian says, hello from Australia. Any chance of Zenfolio adding other products for sale in the website shop, like an offer in the US? Currently, product options are limited to offer my customers. Thanks, Ian. Great question. I don't know of anything on the top of my head right now as far as it's on a timeline. Definitely reach out to our support team. If you've got some suggestions of stuff that you'd like to see added, I can't promise that we can get it added, but it always helps to send us suggestions. We have a user voice forum, and you can always reach out to the support team by going to zenfolio.com/contact. Just send us some recommendations, maybe if you know some labs. Like I said, I can't promise we're going to get anything added, but it definitely helps to have suggestions when we start looking at those things. So I would definitely reach out and let us know what you're looking for. But at the moment, I don't know of anything off the top of my head. But like I said, we are always looking to make improvements, guys. We are always looking to make things better, to offer more, and to give you guys better service. So definitely something that I would reach out to us and send us some information on. All right, great questions today, guys. Let me go back up really quick and just make sure that I caught up with everything. Really quick, make sure I didn't miss anybody. If I miss any questions, I'm sorry, guys. I try to make sure I answered them all. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. No, it looks like we're all caught up. So again, I want to say thank you guys so much. Hey, if you're not subscribed to us on iTunes yet, that's the best place to get information when the live stream recording goes live or gets published. So if you guys are watching today and you want to go back and watch the recorded version of this, it's going to get published on our YouTube channel, but it also goes out to us, to iTunes subscribers as well. So if you're subscribed in iTunes, you'll get a notification when that recording gets published. So just go into iTunes, search for Zenfolio video tutorials, make sure that you subscribe to us there. That way you get those notifications. And if you guys could do me a favor, all of you guys still watching, if you could give me a quick thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. Obviously, if you're not subscribed to the channel, would love to have you guys subscribe to the channel. That way you get these notifications when we do go live. And we go live every week. Every Thursday we go live and do these live streams to help you guys with your Zenfolio account. Unfortunately, we are running out of time, so thank you guys again so much for coming and hanging out with me. Great questions today. I look forward to seeing your guys' photos from the photo challenge, and hopefully we'll see you guys here next week where we're going to talk about creating secure client galleries, especially if you're shooting any kind of sensitive subject matter like boudoir or kids photos. You're going to want to make sure that you come next week so you can see how to keep those galleries safe and private and provide your clients with a really secure proofing environment. Hey, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you click that subscribe button. And if you're watching the recorded version of this and you'd like to learn more about Zenfolio, I recommend watching some of the videos that you should see popping up on your screen.